Hello and welcome to Dee Dee Blooms. I'm in my back grow room, which is a back bedroom of my house. Primarily in this back grow room, I have my Oncidiums, which you see on this top shelf. I have my Dendrobiums, which the majority of them are on this secondary shelf. On the third shelf level, there's encyclias and a whole medley of smaller Dendrobiums and various other types of orchids. So I wanted to show you guys my Oncidiums today, or focus on them. I have my Calathea collection just real quick in this corner, which I'll do a new feature on soon. I have my the majority of my species, Phalaenopsis, are all here, or combinations of the species are on these shelves. And then I have some smaller Paphiopedilums down here and a few other various orchids growing. So I've got that there, this corner, these shelving units, and then it wraps around here. Ran out of room for my Oncidium, so I've got one here. And I got some more Dendrobium and Oncidium type Miltonia. Couple Zygopedilums up top here, Miltasia, a couple of those right there in the two self-watering pots. Here I have a few seedling, actually two seedling Miltoniopsis. This is a seedling Zygonesia. Another Miltonia hybrid, and some Vanda types. I featured this one in my Neophonetia falcata and hybrids video. This is also Miltasia, that's in bloom. I think they might be called Bretonias now. So this one is really a no ID, but I think it's the Dark Star. And I'll show some better pictures of the flower. It's not good lighting right there. Got some blooms going out on one of my other Neophonetias, some seedling Vanda in the corner there, and a seedling Rhynchostylus, a Sarcochilus I'm trying to grow on bloom indoors and have not been successful yet. Some more of my Neophonetias, which are getting too much sun, so I had to move them out. Most of them in my grow video, they were up here, but they started getting way too much sun, so I had to migrate them down here along with my Paphiopedilums, and they get a sprinkling of direct sun. So this is another variety pack over here in this corner, and there is another Oncidium type way back here. So I think I'm going to start here. I'm going to grab it, get it out of this corner. 1 second. And this is, oh, that's right, it is a no ID. I will post some pictures. I don't think I ever got to a grow video on this. I bought it in bloom from a local grocery store. Couldn't resist it. And it reminds me of, I think it's called Melissa Brienne. There's a hybrid out there with like Melissa and I think Brienne in it. So I think this is a hybrid of that. So it's really beautiful. And I need to repot it. It's not getting hydrated enough. So I'll get this in self-watering hopefully soon. I also have, and it's got a spike here, my Banfield Gilded Tower Mystic Maze. I haven't had this one a year, and this is the second spike. So it came in spike when I purchased it. I'm gonna say about 7 months ago, 8 months ago, and now it's already matured another growth. It's a very healthy specimen. See those large pseudobulbs back in there? So I've got that. I've got a Brassia here that I got recently from my local Equigenera. There's one here in Bonsall. I'm in Southern California. And it's supposed to be Brassia aurantiaca. But I'm not really sure because it also came with this tag, Brassia pozzoxanthina, and this is the one I was trying to get. So I'm not sure if it's the aurantiaca or this pozzoxanthina. Time will tell. I think either has like orangey flowers. Back here I have a Volcaster with 3 beautiful growths. Not sure if you could see this, but it's the Cambria Plus crossed with HI. And it's supposed to be like a rainbow color flower. So I'm hoping these new growths here, they're back in here, are gonna produce that for me. Next is a really big one, and I have 3 flower spikes. One that's growing here, one that's growing back there, and then this one that has grown and grown and grown for the last like 6 months. And it's finally opening some flowers. Some beautiful butterscotch yellow flowers. And this is my Burgera Sunkissed butterscotch. Excuse me, butterscotch. So I'm not sure what the deal is with this forever flower spike. It's starting to try to do some branching up there, but it's opening the flowers here. I'm very confused, but they're beautiful. So to just kind of back up and see how tall that flower spike is. Going back down here, I have some seedlings. This one's putting out a new growth here. And this is Wilsonera Eye Candy Pinky. This is an offshoot of my Oncidium Gower Ramsey, which the mother plant, which this came off of, is further down with the actual tag. And it's such a solid grower, the Gower Ramsey. Way back here, I have my Wildcat Golden Red Star, and I'm sorry, ONS, I forget what that is. I forget. I'll have to look it up and put it in the screen for you, what ONS stands for. This already bloomed for me this year. I'll look for some pictures and insert them into this video, but it keeps just putting out beautiful, beautiful new growths. It's a good size one. And then we're starting to get into where I have some blooms going on. I have another Volcastera. This is the Celtic Sun Maya. I've had this for some time, less than a year though. I've got it in self-watering, and it has rewarded me with these beautiful flowers. I was really starting to get disheartened about Oncidiums, and now I think they must have heard me talking that I don't think they liked me, and so they decided they better flower or I'd give up on them. So this one is also putting out another new growth back here. It seems very solid growing, and I absolutely love the yellow with the real amber, kind of chocolate brown striations on the lip, and the lips paler, whitish, little hints of yellow. No fragrance. I don't detect any fragrance, but I'm really enjoying that color show. Next is one of my pride and joys. It's first time blooming. And when I say pride and joy, I mean I grew it from a seedling. So I've had it for 2.5 years, and I feel like it's a success story for me. I feel like I'm really starting to get into a groove, and this is the Oncidium Rex's Luck. And I was surprised because you look at the size of the flowers, like the Volcastera, and you come here, and these are just more dainty, and I love how they fan out to a point. The petals, not the leaves. And I love the stripiness over the white. So you've got the base of the white, the maroon, real dark purpley kind of striped splotches, and then you've got a more of a reddish, dark burnt red on the lip, along with that splash of bright golden yellow, finished off with the white way at the base here. And I love how it branched out so beautifully. I really think what's been helping me with the Oncidiums is getting them into these self-watering situations. Otherwise, I really was struggling on keeping up with watering. So I'm really glad I've, little by little, been getting them all into this. I'm gonna move Rex's Luck so we can see some of these smaller ones in the back. I've got, these are some more of my seedlings. Wilsonara Aloha Sparks Halloween, that is in spike for the first time, another success story. This one really surprised me. Can't wait for it to open up. It has really just this one, well, okay, a little growth here, and then throughout the pseudobulb that it's been maturing forever. I've had this at least 2 years, and I'm surprised it didn't wait till a third growth to throw out a flower spike. But again, I think it speaks to, I was giving it more consistent watering. You can see the accordion leaves, and then once I gave it consistent watering, I think it said, okay, let's throw out a spike. Compared to this other one, which is a seedling, and it's larger right back here. This is my Odontocidium Parquet Uptown Girl. And she's maturing a new growth right here. She's got this beautiful growth. I think, yeah, there's a tiny growth behind this bulb. And this one isn't throwing out a spike for me. And it's, I don't know, I think in some ways it's more mature, but who knows? Sometimes I swear they have a mind of their own. So I can't wait for this, for the Aloha Sparks Halloween. Now it's late because Halloween is past. So I don't know what it's waiting for. Here I have my Arthurera Sea Snake Unforgettable. It's been working on this growth for a while now. It's got a couple back pseudobulbs that don't have leaves anymore. And so hopefully this will mature and keep going and bloom for me someday. Let's see. My next Oncidiums here, I'm gonna get, look at that. Look at how it shakes. Rex's Luck back in its spot. Oh, it's so gorgeous. I just love it. I hope you're enjoying it. This is a double watering pot. And this first one here is the original Gower Ramsey that is growing, I think, really nicely. It's been maturing this pseudobulb. Got some good other solid growths in here. And in the second compartment, I have my Wilsonara Joe Vanilla First Out. And this one, these were seedlings. I got these as seedlings, had them 2.5 years. The Joe Vanilla threw out this spike, and it's going. Very excited about this one as well. Back here, I have just a miscellaneous. This isn't an Oncidium type, but I'll quick show you here. It's cute. Laelia Lundii Cerulean species orchid. It's been growing pretty well along with my Oncidiums, and hasn't bloomed for me yet. From what I understand, it can bloom when it's small, but it hasn't for me yet. Next, I have my Oncidium Gilded Urchin, Ontario, which put out a beautiful show for me from this spike right here. I will post that bloom video soon. I was so happy. It was my first Oncidium or Brassia type to bloom. Couldn't have been happier. And then we start going away in the back here. I've got my Oncidium Irish Mist, Winter Green. This one arrived in spike and in bud when I bought it. I believe I got it from Brookside Orchids, yes. And it really started to suffer. It lost some of its 2 main pseudobulbs, and now it's working on 3 growths for me, and they've struggled, but I think it's gonna make a comeback. I'll post some pictures of the blooms, but they're like this minty green, misty green, beautiful colored blooms, and I really hope I don't lose this one. Then right here, I have my Valara Big Shot Hilo Sparkle. And this one bloomed for me this past it's spring, I think. I'll post some pictures. It's growing, it's maturing a new growth back here. And then I have another Burragera, sorry, I'm probably not pronouncing that right, way back here, and it's my Francine Rose Glow. These I hear can be little divas, and this one started dying off on me, just like the Irish Mist right next to it, and it's been in recuperation mode, and it's maturing a couple growths for me, and I'm really hopeful that it's going to bloom again. And I got this also in spike from Brookside Orchids. Whew, maybe a year and 4 months ago, a year and a half ago, and it bloomed beautifully. I'll put some pictures in the view, and I'm hoping I can get it to bloom again. But from what I've read about this one, it can be, like I said, a diva. You can easily lose it, is what I understand. And when I repotted it, it was not happy. So maybe I was a little too rough, I don't know, but I'm so happy it is continuing to mature some new growth. So maybe I'll get some blooms soon. Then along the side here, I ran out of room on my top shelves. I have this beautiful, Valera Tropic Lily Hilo Spaceship. And this one has bloomed for me twice. I will put in also again some pictures, and it's a big one, like I said, these nice big pseudobulbs, and it's maturing, well no, this one bloomed. It's maturing this growth back here, and it's got another growth right back in here. But the bonus of this one is this beautiful fern. I absolutely, look at this fern. It's so pretty. I love it. And it just started as one little leaf down here, and it's just been emerging from this fuzzy nest down at the base of the orchid. And I watched to see if the orchid was suffering, and it doesn't show that it's suffering at all. I think it's coexisting okay. There's a lot of roots down in this self-watering that I know are also the ferns. So it drinks real heavy. In fact, it's due for a refill on its reservoir. But I love this jungle look. What do you guys think? Love it. So if you get a little straggler in with your new plant purchases, don't necessarily rip it out. I took a chance. I mean, it was a tiny little leaf, like from fingernail to fingernail. I was like, oh, what's that? I'll let it grow. And you know, sometimes it's not something you want, so then you rip it out, but I would give it a chance. Be pleasantly surprised. Then I'm going to come back around here. I do have some twinkles. So I have this is my Pink Profusion Oncidium Twinkle. This one I almost lost. I've been nursing it back to health, but it's maturing. New growth here, new growth back in here. I don't know that it's gonna bloom for me. Oh, there goes one of the leaves. I don't know if it's gonna bloom for me this season, and that's okay if it doesn't. I'd rather it focus on recuperating. I seriously almost lost it. It just, I let it dry out too much, and look, it's already dry. It needs more water, and I just watered this a few days ago, so it's been getting warmer in this back grow room. We've had some spots of higher temps, so I will water this one today. Oh, I just realized on this upper shelf I skipped over a little division of the ONS Wildcat Golden Red Star. The mama is the one up here. And look how hardy this thing is. So you just get this little, this is what came off. It just fell off while I was repotting into that self-watering. And it's throwing out this new growth, and it's only been in this maybe 6 months. They're so hardy. So I'll have another plant to give to a friend, or I don't know. We'll see what happens. Down here are the rest of my twinkles. So I've got Oncidium Cico Marguerite. The roots are really hanging on to that tag, so I'm not gonna rip that out. But I've got beautiful branching flower spike right now, and another one maturing along down here, and I've got a couple more way back on a back growth working their way out. A larger one I have is this Twinkle Oral. So this one's gonna be whitish flowers with like yellow lips, and this is gonna be all golden yellow, real pretty. And I've got I think I've got about 8 flower spikes maturing. So there's one there. I don't know if you can see the one way back in there. One there. One way back over there. It's the main one. Here. Yeah, they're just popped out all over the place. So this one's gonna be a really nice show. This only has this has 4, so the white one won't be as much of a show, but who knows, maybe this one won't branch as much. They're both gonna be beautiful, no matter what. So I think that's it for my Oncidium types. I might be missing a couple stragglers or two. Next door, I've got my Chandranthes Amazing Andrea, pretty in pink, throwing out her 5th flower for the season. She really is amazing. I can't believe she's blooming again. It's the most blooms I've ever got from her. I love this orchid. It's a bigger one, so if you have space, I recommend get it. And I have a Cochleanthes back there, along with another Cochleanthes, and Chandranthes hybrid right here. They all need watering. And then I start getting into my Dendrobiums and my Renantheras and more mixtures. Well, I guess let's go down here. I think this might be a Oncidium type. Nope, Cochleota. Never mind. Okay, I think I'll end it there. I don't like to usually do really long videos, but wanted to get you guys introduced to my lovely Oncidium collection, see what's in bloom. Let's get back up over here and watch those dancing ladies while we get out of here. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching.